Shurls Kitchen Mashup in the house again. Watcha, first of all, I want to say welcome and thank you to all my subscribers. Right? Thank you for all my viewers for even beginning to watch this video. You know, I want you guys to see the salmon and how easy it is to prepare. Alright, so join me and let us start this Shurls Kitchen Mashup in the house again. Right? Oh, this nice, but it's nice and soft. You see how easy they're breaking? I just like to break them, it's like body. Right? It's easier than cutting them. Right? So this garlic, for this, is a rough chop. We're not going to chop this garlic too fine, okay, because it's going to burn. So look at this, right? Come up on this, let me show you. We want those chunks. See those chunks? Leave those chunks in it. It's important. Watch now. This meal is such a wonderful meal. Right? It's so easy to make. And there is no other way I could explain this than romantic. I love this, you know what I mean? There's no way you cannot be romantic when you're cooking salmon. Now, a little tip for people that are using olive oil. Don't put your oil in a cold pot and then put it to heat up, because it will burn the oil. Okay, so make sure your pot is nice and hot and then add your olive oil. Okay, so that way olive oil is not, it have a low heat temperature. Okay, some garlic. I love lots of garlic in my nothing too tough, don't worry about that. And just let this garlic, you know, you want to flavor this oil a little bit. Cook this for a couple seconds. And a little juices start coming out of this garlic. It's such a wonderful thing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. And that's the best way. Alright. So we're going to take our asparagus and we're just going to lay them down. Flat as we can. Alright, let's try them. No worries. Add a little more olive oil to this. You're sure on that? We're going to add a little black pepper. You lightly season this, okay? This is nothing too tough. A little salt. And that's it. You just let this do its thing. Now some people would cover this and let it steam. I personally don't like to do that, because I like my asparagus with a little crunch in it, you know, because I believe that it's like spinach, you know, the more you cook it, you know, you take out some nutrition from it. This is such a wonderful vegetable, eh? This is such a wonderful vegetable, you know. Come in and see how this is getting so nice, right? It's not rocket science, you know. So at this point, we add a little water just for a little steam. So this is going to steam this to perfection. It's based on the asparagus. Sometimes you get some really young, nice ones, you know, so 2-3 minutes tops and that's it. It's a nice aroma. Olive oil, when used properly, smells so good. If you burn it, it's a different story. It's totally different story. I won't lie, I have my lazy days. Like everybody else. Shurls have lazy days. And I can tell you exactly what my lazy days is. It's 5 days out of the week. That's my lazy days. Whew. And that's what I'm thinking. It's just a lazy boy. I'm going to add some zest to this right now, because this is almost done. I don't want too much zest. Right, that's a little. And this will give this such a kick, such a beautiful kick. I can smell that already. It's so wonderful, so wonderful. Try this, guys, I tell you. It's really nice. Now you don't want to overwhelm it, and that's enough. You get that lemony smell with this. Oh boy. So that garlic is nice there now. See how it kind of bend a little bit and not too much? So that's what you're looking for. This is ready for me. Let's take out. So beautiful. So beautiful. That's not going to waste. That's not going to waste at all. So coming on this, I want to show you guys something, what we're going to do with this salmon. right? So we have our salmon here, right? So this is a crispy skin salmon, right? So basically what we're trying to do is get this skin nice and crisp. Because this is so fresh, I want to eat the skin, you know, and the skin is such a lovely flavor, and a lot of people just take the skin off because they don't know how to get it properly, right? Come up on this salmon here. Watch them beautiful lines on that, right? You see that? That's lovely fat in between that salmon there. You won't believe it. But come on, let me show you the scoring here. Come into this, let me show you again. So you hold your salmon firmly so the skin gets really tight, right? Let your knife do your talking, right? As close as you can, not too deep. Let your knife do your talking. Beautiful. Remember, a very sharp knife, okay? If you want a wonderful salmon. So this helps it from curling up too much, because then your salmon is going to cook unevenly, right? Very lightly. See that? See how beautiful that is there? Ooh, what's the color of that? Wow, what's the color in there? Can you see that? Can you see that? That is so wonderful. So what we're going to do with this, I'll show you really fast, right? We're going to lightly season this here, right? A little black pepper, a little salt. Get your salt inside, don't worry. You know, open it up, get some salt in it. Some black pepper, right? Yes, right? And also we're going to do, we have some fresh thyme here, right? And take some of the leaves. We're just going to put some leaves inside here. Catch me? You see, follow me? This is such a wonderful, right? Not everyone has to have it, but you need to put some, right? And this is going to give this salmon such a wonderful flavor, such a wonderful natural flavor. So you're actually getting the flavor of the salmon and not seasonings. You see that? Come up on this and see. You see how that's filled? All right, we're just sticking this in really nice. And that is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. I hope, listen to the men out there, I hope all are taking heed. You see this meal? This is a romantic meal. It's a real romantic meal. I'll tell you why this is a romantic meal. Watch that, let me tell you something, right? If you see, you're a man and you're supposed to come home Friday evening and you reach home Saturday morning, this is the meal to prepare for her. This is the meal. And by 12 o'clock, she forget that you come home late. But there's a flip side to that coin. Ladies, if you're supposed to come home Friday evening and you come home Saturday morning, right? Cook this for him. He might stoop up a little bit, and by lunchtime, he forget about it. So that is the flip side to this, right? What is good for the man is good for the woman too. Go online with your friends, don't study him. See, I run this house, boy. I will go online with my friends. That's how you just line with your friends. But it's always a romantic meal. How beautiful that is. Did you see that? All that's filled with seasoning, right? I'm going to turn this bad boy back over. Watch the color of this salmon. Watch the color of this salmon. We're not going to season this now. We're going to season this when in the pot. Alright? As the moment you see that oil start to smoke is when you're going to put your salmon in. But I'm going to show you guys something. Because a lot of people, when they crust in the skin, you don't want the salmon to fold on you. You want the salmon skin to stay flat so the whole thing will get crusty. Okay, I'll show you guys a little trick. My pan really hot and nice. Olive oil. Not so much. When you put the salmon into the pot, right, this is what I want you to do, right? You can use a spatula. Shurls are professional, right? Watch this. Let's hold it there. And what does that? It won't allow the fish to curl, and it will get that nice flat skin. That's all. Let's hold it there for a little while. I hold it with my hands, but you can hold it with a spatula. Alright? So we just get that meat how we wanted it right there. And that's it. Now, we're going to cook this between 4 to 5 minutes, according to the size of the salmon, and maybe 6 minutes, okay? Smell that. So we're going to lightly season this also. Lightly. Salt. And pepper. That's it, black pepper. Okay, so come up on this, right? Come up on this, let me show you. You see this the bottom of this fish here, right? You see how the color is changing from a dark pink to kind of clear? So that means the heat is rising over the salmon, so it's very important, right? When this reaches almost 3/4 of the fish, that means the bottom of the fish is cooked. I'm going to flip the fish after and just give it a little sear on top. My seasoning is the simplest because I want to get that flavor of this salmon. I want to get the flavor of that fat in this salmon, right? So I'm not putting 100 different seasonings in it, right? That's a little time. You could use basil, you could use rosemary, right? But it's the same process. See, I didn't touch my fish. I just stayed away. So you do the same thing, okay? Do not touch this fish. So it's almost at that color I'm looking for, right? See how it's halfway up pink already? Nice. So that means the bottom of this fish is cooked. Okay, so this is cooked on that side already. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna flip this salmon really simple. Okay? Flat spatula on the salmon, flip. Look at that. Look at that. So what we will do now is gonna let this sit for a couple minutes. Okay? Nice and crispy. You see all these seasoning inside here? It's crispy, I can feel it. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Just before this is finished, come in, let me show you something. Alright? I have some garlic and I'm just gonna put some of this thyme right into the oil. Right? And I just want to season up this oil a little bit. Right? So come in and see what I did. So that is my colon there. I'm going to flip this back again. Right? Be careful. Right. See that there? That is a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. You see my seasoning on there? Ooh, that is lovely. You see we still have that pinkish on that salmon? There? Okay, so my salmon is finished, so I'm going to put my salmon on my plate. Ready? Pick this up gentle, okay? This is a gentle thing. That's it. Right? We're just going to put this bad boy right here. It's beautiful. Right? But we're not done yet. Come up on this, let me show you. There. You see these tomatoes? Come up on this. These little tomatoes. We're just going to cut this in half. Watch. Follow me carefully. Alright? See that? And we're going to put them face down. I already have seasoning in this. This is love. This is love. You know, you have to love somebody really good to do these kind of things. I wouldn't lie to you. And I love my subscribers. This is for you guys. Very nice. Right, so what we're trying to do now is we're sauteing this, but we wanted to reduce, you know, to get all that juices out of that. And this, you know, when you buy that, it's almost like dry tomatoes, right? You get that intense flavor out of it. You wouldn't get that sweet flavor. And that intense flavor with this fish, ooh, it's a die for. This is love. This is a food of love. That's the only way Shurls could explain this. It's romance. Perfectly well cooked salmon, some asparagus, some beautiful cherry tomatoes. You can have a glass of wine with this, some bread. This is done, right? So we're going to take this with all this garlic and stuff, and we're just going to plate this around. So come up, let me show you. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's it. And that is it. Pan-seared crispy salmon with asparagus and tomatoes. Come in, check it out. Simple, healthy, easy. Take a little olive oil. This olive oil is really tasty, right? And I just drizzle it on top of that. And that's it. Check it out. You couldn't get any healthier than that. So Shurls gonna taste the salmon now. Yeah, so this taste test is for my subscribers only. Right? Watch that. Come in and hear this. You hear that? That is crust. You hear that? That is how crusty the skin is. That's a beautiful thing. Let's break this and see. That's olive oil. That's goodness. Ooh. You hear that? You hear that click? Oh. Let's break this out and see. Look at this piece of salmon. You see that? How pink and nice that is? Oh wow. Oh wow. I can't wait to put this in the bowl. skin and all. Skin and all. I love tomatoes, so we're gonna do the tomatoes first. Oh my. Perfect crunch. That is a perfectly cooked salmon. The asparagus has the right crunch. The tomatoes, it absorbs all the flavors of the salmon oil and all the thyme and the lemon that was left in there with the garlic. It's a beautiful thing. You could have this with rice.